Hi guys, welcome back to the Sterling Spectre YouTube channel. Today we got some big news coming in from the Ethereum merge. So yesterday, or around 8 hours ago, they had the Goerli, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll highlight it there, that's how you say it. The Goerli network final testnet, which is the last testnet before the merge. So they've done a bunch of testnets over the last couple of months, where every 2 weeks they'll do a testnet and make sure that that net is running before they get all the rest of them running. So basically they want all of these testnets working before they can go and switch onto the main net, because these testnets make up the sharding on the network. Now this was the final testnet for Ethereum, so the merge is basically on the horizon now. It went through pretty smoothly, and as you can see here on Tim Beiko's Twitter, it says that the proof of stake is activated. I don't really know why they had pandas on there, but who cares really. So they've only got one more thing to go, and that is the actual merge. So I don't really know the dates of it, but I think it's been penciled in for the 19th of September, I do believe. So it's going to be in around a month's time, where they get everything finalized within this month from, the 11th to the 19th. And basically 19th is going to be the final Ethereum switch to the main net of proof of stake. So we got around a month of mining left. I believe that when it actually switches over, it's going to be a couple of weeks of just higher difficulty for miners, so that they can make the switch go smoothly without having to take down the network. So you'll be able to mine a little bit of Ethereum whilst the actual proof of stake is coming in, and then it will obviously switch all over to proof of stake. So if we go here and look at this article, it says, in a historical moment for the Ethereum community, Goerli, one of the largest and most active Ethereum test networks, underwent the merge on Wednesday evening. The actual merge is a years in the making upgrade for Ethereum that will shift the network from a proof of work consensus model to a proof of stake, a process that is poised to make the blockchain more efficient and consume far less energy. As it said in this first sentence, it is a years in the making upgrade, so most of us know that it was actually supposed to come in 2019, but there's been delays and further stuff that happened, obviously with the pandemic. Transition slowed down a little bit more, and that gave miners longer to mine and make more profits. Obviously the whole argument in the community now is like, what is going to be the next coin to mine? I'll be coming out with a couple of videos on that in the future, in the next month before the actual switch happens. And then I'm planning to do a live stream when the actual switch happens, so we can see how the network actually fares when the whole mainnet goes live. To prepare for this massive change, developers have run many tests, but this latest test differs from the rest. The Goerli Testnet merge is the last and most significant dry run for Ethereum before the merge happens on the so-called mainnet used by everyone. Developers watching the process on Zoom hailed the sight of pandas shown in code, a signal that the Goerli Testnet merge worked. That said, it'll take time for Ethereum developers to confirm everything went smoothly, or if the testnet merge had any unforeseen issues. So we know that the testnets have been pretty much perfect in most part for the last maybe 3 months. So I can't see this, going sideways, or they had much problems with it, and it'll give them a month to get everything perfect before the actual merge comes in. We won't really know until late tonight or tomorrow how successful the testnet merge was. Pseudonym developer Superfizz said during a Zoom call livestream for the Goerli Testnet merge, "This is not going to tell us success or failure just yet. But now at last, with the Goerli Testnet merge done, Ethereum developers are in much better shape in determining the likelihood of success for the mainnet upgrade." The mainnet merge is estimated to happen in September, as we've gone over, but depending on what developers uncover post Goerli Testnet merge, the date might change. Developers are likely to discuss the Goerli Testnet merge and set a date for the mainnet merge later this week. As I said, they already penciled in the 19th of September, but that could change. I'm very excited to see these final steps to the Ethereum proof of stake switch being completed. Dima Buterin, father of Ethereum's co-founder Vitalik Buterin, told Fortune. It's exciting that the second biggest blockchain is getting to the point where it can cut its energy usage by 99.95%. Obviously, this has been the big thing in crypto, is proof of stake is better than proof of work because of this energy consumption. And in multiple videos I've gone over how this is actually a bad thing for proof of stake, because there's no actual price link in it. You can match a proof of works network back to how much energy it's using. That can show how much value it has. So if more miners are on the network, it shows that there's more energy is being put into this network. Dubbed the most significant upgrade in the history of Ethereum by the Ethereum organization, the mainnet merge is a lofty task, one that requires lots of effort, trials, and anticipation. As previously mentioned, developers have run through the merge on multiple testnets prior to Goerli. That's because testnets like Goerli are crucial for blockchains, as they are used by developers to test upgrades before being deployed on the mainnet. The testnets are similar to those mainnet variants and let developers check for bugs or security holes, preventing such shortcomings from impacting the main blockchain once enabled. So yeah, the whole reason for testnets is basically to make sure that there's everything perfect before they actually put it onto the main network. Because if there's loopholes that you can exploit, like double spend and stuff like this, and it goes live on the main network, that can basically kill a coin. As we've seen with Ethereum Classic back in 2016, when they were both the same coin, there was that double spend hack, and recently, I think in 2021, there was a hack as well, and that's not good for the coin. Obviously, we see that Ethereum Classic's price compared to Ethereum is very low. Superviz says, but right now it's really a watching and waiting, seeing what the data looks like. We can't assess the entire network until we're looking back at it. The price of Ethereum jumped in advance of the Goerli Testnet merge on Wednesday, right after the Goerli merge activation. Ethereum hit a 24-hour high of $1,912, according to CoinGecko. The cryptocurrency is currently trading at around $1,877, up 12% over the last day. So if we look at what to mine right now, we're just using 130.90 with the default settings and a cost of 10 cents per kilowatt hour. Obviously, we can see the profits are actually really good for Ethereum right now when compared to what they were around 2 months ago or 3 months ago. This is just because the Ethereum price has actually started to come up. It was at $1,000 and now it's kind of edging towards $2,000 per coin. So right now is actually a good time to mine Ethereum. And we've only got a month left, or a month and a bit left, before we can stop making profits. So we also have the option of Ethereum Classic right here. I don't know if that's had a price increase with Ethereum, but I'm sure it's following the same projection as that. Now if we look further down the chart as well, we can see that Ravencoin and Niexa actually are up there with profitable coins as well, and Ergo is. And this kind of leaves us in the dark of which coins will be the next coins. We don't really have a clue, and it's really going to be hard to predict. We're going to have to just see what the network says after the merge. I'm going to give it around 2 months for everything to actually kind of settle and then form a plan. Just because right now it's not really the time to start guessing and making a prediction. You should just see what the data says and then go with that. Lastly, I want to look at the Ethereum network. Right now, this Ethereum stats.net, it's having some trouble obviously because of this new testnet. It's not really loading nodes and stuff like that because they haven't been put onto the network yet and they haven't updated. But the average terahash is 913 terahash, and it says that there's only 2 nodes active, but we know it's not, it's just updating on the network. So there's a lot of updates going on and nodes starting to come through here. The block times are also very low right now. As we can see, we've got 4 seconds, there's some large ones, there's a large 48-second one, but for the most part the block times are down at 13 seconds on average, and that's what we want. We'll also have to see whether the difficulty starts to ramp up due to this merge, because that's the whole point of the difficulty bomb, is to make this merge smoother with miners being still on the network processing blocks whilst the merge is actually going through. So we'll probably see longer times on the run up to the merge and slightly after the merge whilst miners can still mine, but for the most part we're going to see a 13-second block for around a month. So hopefully everything goes well for the Ethereum network and then we can start actually mining different coins. Probably looking at Ethereum Classic, that's the main one everyone's been talking about because it's basically the Ethereum network for proof of work once it goes to proof of stake on the main Ethereum network. So if you guys did enjoy the video, please like and subscribe. I'll leave links to all these articles in the description below.